of all, we have in Finland a lot of experience and long traditions regarding the use of wood. We have a lot of forests. We are one of the country with the most area of forest in Europe, and that's why we have accumulated knowledge and tradition to use wood here. And that means that we have many leading companies, many leading technologies still coming from our country, and that gives us this advantage.
Okay. What differentiates Pulp Beyond 2026 from other international events in the forestry and pulp sector?
Well, we that kind of exhibition, that it is not only pulp and paper, but we do close collaboration with other exhibitions like chemical industry exhibition, Kembio, Finland, and electricity exhibition. This will be co-located with our exhibition. And when it comes to our Pulp and Beyond exhibition, we are proud that it is. We have worked a lot for the sustainability and efficiency of this event. It's very easy to participate. The layout is more like a village and not this kind of standard type of exhibition. So it's well, the sustainability figures for our exhibition is different, and also for our participants, of course, this is one of the largest exhibitions in Northern Europe, so that differentiates us also compared with other pulp and paper exhibitions.
Okay. Why do you think this is a key moment for Latin American companies to participate?
Well, first of all, our international conference is very high profile. There are 3 tracks, over 60 presentations, so I would name that first. And otherwise also we have a very wide range of technology showcased, the leading companies, but also some newcomers in new innovations from Finland and elsewhere. And as I mentioned, it's not only paper, pulp and board, but also chemicals and very topical thing of electrification also now together in the same package.
Okay. What will be the main topics that will mark the 2026 agenda in Helsinki?
We have topic-wise, we have 3 tracks or 3 main topics. One is Factory of the Future, which highlights things which are relevant for our companies and factories and mills. This covers, for example, AI-related topics or different large investment cases and this kind of things. Then we want to focus on circularity and lowering emissions in our processes. So this is second big topic, and well, it speaks it for self that it focuses on the sustainability and improving the processes, water efficiency, energy efficiency, and so forth. And the third topic highlights the innovative new products, and there we have especially new packaging products and then new textile products made from man-made fibers, from wood fibers in focus. And we are together with our collaboration partners, some leading companies, organizing this kind of special textile fiber day in connection with this topic.
Okay. Beyond the technical content, what specific business opportunities may arise at the event?
Well, we have the whole value chain present there, so that opens many interesting possibilities for new contacts and new discussions and different kind of collaboration, either of course naturally finding customers, having new investment cases, project cases, but also between suppliers, other stakeholders, interesting openings. And also we have close contacts to the R&D and academics at universities. So this kind of new openings might arise also in connection with our event.
Okay. What kind of strategic alliance are usually generated in this event?
Well, the combining factor is developing something new. So these strategic alliances might refer to new kind of projects, new technology, new investments, and also new kind of research or innovation cases. And that's why this is our Pulp Beyond event can bring new ideas on the table, and not only from Finland, but we have in among our participants, the conference and exhibition delegates, many larger delegations this year, for example, from Asia, USA, European countries. So there might be some totally new contacts from different parts of the world, and these discussions might lead to very interesting new strategic alliances.
Okay. What profile of companies and professionals will we participate in 2026?
Well, we have both the large companies, the leading machinery suppliers, leading chemical suppliers, leading automation, instrumentation, consulting companies, and also leading pulp and paper producers from Finland and Europe, and many of these are actually global companies. And in addition to the leading companies, we have newcomers, innovative startups, small and medium-sized companies, which might have also very interesting products to offer. And as I mentioned, among the visitors and also among the exhibitors, we have many global companies, many foreign companies, but these international delegations that we will be receiving, in addition to Latin America, we have, for example, larger groups from India, China, Japan, Taiwan, USA, and Sweden. So there might be very interesting interaction from different parts of the world and from different parts of our businesses and our industry.
Okay. How can Latin American companies take advantage of the international networking offered by the fair?
The Latin American companies can find new ideas, they can find new solutions, they can find new suppliers, new partners, new technologies, and of course finding new contacts, as mentioned, not only from Finland, but all of these can also be global contacts or global visitors who might be there as well with you.
Okay. How does the integration between industry, technology centers, and startups work in the Finnish model?
Well, we are a small country, so we have always understood that we need to collaborate. So also in our ecosystem, this collaboration between industries, universities, research institutes. It comes with our DNA in a way that we have always learned that we need to do things together. So there, everything starts already from the education institutes, from universities, that also our university students understand that they need to collaborate and do create contacts to the industry. So and then it of course in the R&D is even more topical. We have a government-owned research institute called VTT, which is a kind of glue here, making many things possible and developing new technologies in these interfaces, both to industry and to the academic world. They run, and we have other operators also for deep tech incubators, accelerating of new technologies in startups, and this is something that we want to, what I want to highlight, and this collaboration and close relationships is important. By the way, VTT is also exhibiting in our Pulp Beyond event, and they are not working only exclusively for Finnish companies, but they provide services also worldwide.
What can Latin America learn from the Nordic ecosystem in terms of sustainability and competitiveness?
We have a long history in handling forests, as I mentioned earlier. So the forest management is something that we have learned a lot and created very agile and sustainable processes. So that's one thing. Then, since our industry has long traditions, wastewater management or efficient operations, they are also something that where we have long traditions, and our companies have long tradition to reduce the emissions and run the processes as efficient as possible. So this is in the core of our many of our companies' competence, and this is frankly something that we can share also to other companies, and we have a good track record in this kind of operations development. Then if we take very long perspective, what we have also done and we have needed to do is to live with transformation and transition of different businesses and products. In 150 years or so, we have needed to change the core products of our industry several times, and that's again at some stage happening right now. So this kind of continuous innovation is also something that we have experience on in Finland, and what we can do, and is again in our DNA to keep our industry competitive through continuous innovating.
Okay. From your perspective, which companies should consider Pulp and Beyond as a strategic decision for the next decade?
Companies that are bold, that want to test and find new solutions. I think we are for them. As we state that this is Pulp and Beyond, so we start from the raw material, that starts from forests and fiber, but then the sky is the limit. That companies that are very curious and want to learn new things, so they I think they can win also the most. And as I mentioned, of course our event provides new ideas and technologies, and it's a window to present companies' own technology and things that they can do very well. But it's also a window for the Finnish and European knowledge and technologies. So if a company is interested in knowing what's happening here in Europe, so definitely they should come.
What regulatory or global market trends will be anticipated in this 2026 edition?
Well, naturally, the geopolitics is a trend in a way. All the uncertainty and changes when it comes to tariffs, currencies, or this kind of changes that we are now seeing. Then the pulp market balance this kind of dynamics, the changes in this dynamics largely due to Chinese pulp market changes. That is something that definitely we will be discussing, and that is something that our industry is following up very closely. We will have actually now next week one webinar which is also touching these topics, and we are anticipating already the upcoming Pulp Beyond event in this event as well. And then in Europe, the wood availability and the regulation related to forest use and forest management, that is something that is a kind of trend also, or very important topic that will stay and needs to be covered also in our event. All these uncertainties and trends or prospects that I mentioned, they highlight the need to innovate, and that's something that we want to. What is our answer to overcome these different uncertainties, and that is a kind of combining theme then that we will cover and want to highlight in our event.